Yes, it's me. So we are here at MESSE12 and we're proudly showing some intriguing new things. For instance, there's a controller for our Diva software synthesizer, which actually maps knobs and stuff for tangible movement onto a synthesizer that has a very, I'd say, dynamic interface. We're still working a little bit on it, and I think I should show you.
What's this represent? Is there going to be a computer inside?
No, there's a computer. It's supposed to be inside, but it's currently under the desk.
Okay.
But it's supposed to go inside, and
so it's actually going to be a hardware synthesizer in its own right.
Basically, it would be a hardware synthesizer, and we do not yet know where this is going. It's more experimental, prototype, but maybe at some point, if it's working out well, and if we find partners and stuff, maybe we transform it into a proper product. And what's really important is you have to see it. Tin foil.
And cling film.
There's Arduinos, and there's glued on displays, and there's loads of cables. And we sat on that for 2 weeks just working this out. It was unbelievable.
I think you should leave it like that for the production line.
Well, we actually could, It's a little bit of soldering work. It would be easier.
What sort of power are you going to have to put in it to make it run it?
I do not know yet. I mean, it's not really running yet, so we're still working on it. There's someone sitting there and coding when he's not speaking to people. And so we hope to have it running in the afternoon or tomorrow morning. Yeah, but let's go to the next thing, which is a similar thing. This is a fader voice controller. It's the UH3, and it's the total opposite. It's got 8 knobs there, and it's got cursor keys, and it's mapped to ACE here. This is our ACE synthesizer, and ACE has these little modules, and one of them is highlighted, and that's the one that the controller is controlling at the time. And so we do this. It controls that knob, and then we can go through it with the cursor key and program something else. And
so each cursor, you could just cursor to each module?
Yes, and you just go through it, and you even have you have here, this is the ADSR, but let's go back to some knob like this. Here, this is the tuning, and what you can do is, this is a very coarse tuning, and you press the button, then you have got a fine tune on this knob, which is really, really fine. It's in cents,
okay, that's great.
Yeah. So it's actually a very spiffy little product, and it's mobile, and actually you have a little keyboard to actually play the synth with.
So is this custom for you?
Well, it's a yeah. I mean, it's a product that FaderFox wants to do, and they asked us to do the example implementation on ICE. And once it hits the stores, I think it will also control other plugins. But they have to do a little bit with the cursor keys. But it could work for any synthesizer or any plugin actually.
Any ideas when this might be coming around? Or you?
Matthias said he needs at least another 3 months or so once we finish our implementation. It's working and stuff, but we have to fine tune it and everything. So let's say could happen later this year, autumn or something. I'm not sure.
So UHE is breaking out of the computer into the physical world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there some sort of parallel in your life here? This is like some sort of butterfly coming out from the computer.
Yeah, it's somehow related to many things. We started collecting all those analog synths, to actually do those simulations that we have in Diva and stuff. So somehow, yeah, why not? We're open to anything, But we also do very, very virtual stuff, and that's, for instance, you might have heard of it. We do rack extensions for Propellerhead reason. There they are.
These are the new golden hot topic of Music Messe.
Absolutely, and it's really is a fantastic platform. It's very different from what you know as plugins like VST and stuff. Like you see here, you can actually flip to the backside. It's really like a normal Reason rack thing. And we start with the Ubix, and at some point, like later this year, we also want to do some synths, of course.
I'm guessing these ones are easier because they're more rack formatted anyway, right?
Yeah, it's actually, the porting was quite easy for us, and we're working with Propellerhead, so still developing it a little bit. So we exchange ideas and stuff, and at some point we hope to have everything there.
So you're sort of amongst the first.
Absolutely, which is, I mean, we're flattered about that. It's like they called us last year, I think in November or something, and we didn't know what it was, and then they came over and they presented it to us, and we were totally, like excited about it because it's very new, very different, and I think it's going to be pretty huge.
Do you think that is there a distraction? How much of a distraction for porting to a new platform is there?
Well, I can just say, for these two here, these are two of our Ubix. It took actually 1 week to get them running just to make sound and stuff, and then it was about 4 or 5 hours each to do the user interface. So every new one is like is a recompile and the user interface because it has to be fit into the rack. So far it's been very quick and not much overhead.
Do you have to program different hooks into it though for different control points?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I mean,
points of access, because some of the like the rack is there. Are they different points of patching than you would have?
Well, it's all pretty much laid out from the software development kit. It's like we have our internal DSP process, and we just connect it to what they offer. It's actually quite simple.
Excellent. So when is this going to be in the summer? We'll see.
I think, yeah, I mean, it depends on Propellerhead, right? They said Q2, so I think we do Q2 as well.
So lots of things happening for you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.